Couch Guy Sports Podcast, episode 242. I just went right into that.
Just jumped right into that bitch. All right.
The retirement episode. Nick Quaglia, Jared Scally. Big news today. Tom Brady officially announced his retirement.
Oh, that big news. Okay.
Yes. The show obviously presented by our friends over at Manscaped. Go to manscaped.com. Use promo code CouchGuy20 for 20% off with free shipping. So,
good friends.
Good friends. The best. Yeah, Tom Brady today, huh?
Officially. Finally.
Officially. Yeah, which, you know, as soon as Shefty and Darlington both reported it, like, you knew, and there was like a strong feeling anyway that it was going to happen, but you knew Tom was about to retire.
Mm-hmm. Just a matter of when he actually announced it.
Yeah. And, you know, there was a ton of speculation, which there still is, but whether or not he's going to sign a one-day contract.
Today was a mess on Twitter.
Yes.
Today was a mess.
That's why, dude, I still go on Twitter sometimes. I just don't go on it nearly as much as I used to because I'll go there for like reports and stuff, like the Jaylen Brown one. Saw that one today. Wouldn't have seen that if I didn't go on Twitter.
The Brian Flores news today.
The
out
Brian
of right
Flores
field,
news.
suing the league. Like, okay.
Which Bill Belichick, did you see the text from Bill?
Yeah.
Bill Belichick's the one who screwed that whole thing up. It really caused the whole issue here.
Patriots are going to lose like 6 draft picks. It's fine.
No, Bill did. I hope not.
I pray they don't. I look at the Patriots and go, well, Bill, you effed that up. You're going to lose a first round pick.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything. I don't think he did anything wrong. Well, whatever.
No, he did the classic text slip. Whoops, my bad. Sent to the wrong Brian.
Yeah, which is awful. You know, we've all done it. When you send a text, especially if you're talking shit about somebody.
Oh, and you send it to that person.
Yeah,
oh.
And then you somehow try to get out of it, but there's no way you're getting out of it.
No way. Nope. Can't delete it. It's happened.
No. Wild. But Tom Brady retiring. Again, like a ton of speculation about how they were going to do it, if it was real, which we all knew it was real. Then there was like the report that was wrong that Tom Brady has to wait till February 5th in order to get his like $15 million signing bonus. That's
Doesn't he though?
Correct. No.
When does he get it?
Wrong. He can still. So the only difference is technically the Bucks could take away the signing bonus, but they won't do that.
They won't do that.
No. And then there was like other rumors that, you know, maybe because there's still one more episode of Man in the Arena coming out, I think.
Yeah, the one about the Bucks Super Bowl.
Yeah. And there was like speculation that he was going to announce the retirement at the end of that. Obviously not. Well, you know, maybe he's going to talk about it at the end of the episode. Who knows? But
it's not done yet, right? Isn't it the episode 10 like not even produced yet? Like it's not done.
I've got no idea.
That's what I've seen, right? Like it's showing that it's not done yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. But Tom Brady retiring. Thanks for the memories, dude. One thing that's bothering the shit out of me, though, and I get it's his most recent team, but how come all of these pictures, these accounts are tweeting out has Tom in his Bucks jersey?
And it's not even him. I mean, it was him. I mean, he was pretty selective with that picture. That picture was in a Bucks uniform, waving at the crowd at Gillette Stadium this year. Like that's the picture he used.
So let's talk about the announcement via Instagram today. Really had Patriots Twitter riled up. He did not, you know, for good reason or for not for good reason. Tom did not mention in that goodbye Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, or the Patriots.
At all.
And it really riled people up. And then he must have, I'm assuming he saw all of the backlash from that, and then he ended up saying, like, thank you, New England, blah, blah, blah.
With, like, Robert Kraft's statement on his stories.
Right.
Yep.
This is why I think he is doing the one-day contract, and I think he's going to do his own thing for the New England Patriots fans. Because there's no way. I don't think he left here upset at Patriots fans. I don't think he really left here upset in general, to be honest with you. Maybe he was just, like, a little angry and annoyed that Bill wouldn't give him the 2-year contract he wanted, like, guaranteed contract. But I think the one-day contract's coming. I think he's going to make an announcement. You know, there's another report now. I do. And now there's another report So the first report this morning was refuted immediately. Well, shot down.
The dude's bio was like certified professional female anatomy person or something.
Yeah.
For the like.
So the report was that Tom Brady has a press conference tomorrow in New England where he's gonna sign a one-day contract and he's gonna make it's gonna be a ceremony basically. That got immediately shot down. But then there was another report that came out from was it Andrew Callahan? I forget off the top of my head.
I think so.
There was another report that came out that it was Wes something. Tom and Robert Kraft talked on the phone, and Tom's going to be flying out to Massachusetts to sign a one-day contract. So that was from a legit guy. The first guy, I don't know. Wes Goldberg, sure.
Blue check mark. He is a Locked On Heat NBA podcast person. He's a Heat beat writer, essentially.
That makes sense.
NBA.
That makes sense. But
yep, totally.
Whatever. I do believe that's going to happen.
And then Andrew Callahan is who is a Patriots beat writer, by the way, from the Boston Herald. So like actually a Patriots guy said that he was told that him and Brady and the Patriots are planning on discussing a possible return soon, but nothing is planned.
Okay. So yeah, he's going to come back. There's no way. Listen, Tom was here for 20 years. There's no way that was his goodbye to Patriots fans.
I think what's pissing people off a lot today, which I don't get, is like people are like, well, don't tell me he said bye 2 years ago. He did. He literally said goodbye. He said goodbye and wrote the statement 2 years ago, thanking the Patriots and the Crafts and the fans for the 20-year run. He did all this already. So why are we all mad at him for not doing it again? In his, by the way, didn't officially announce retirement, by the way. He just said he's done.
Right. So right. Which is another reason.
Something is coming. I just don't know if it's a one-day contract retire with the Patriots thing, but dude, he owns a production company. He has one more episode of Man in the Arena left. Something is coming as a grand gesture to his whole career. This was just him, for the last 2 years, he played for the Buccaneers. He won a championship there. Like, this was him saying thank you, but goodbye to the Buccaneers, like he did to the Patriots and all of us 2 years ago. That's it.
And there's going to be another
official. This wasn't your official. I'm retired from the NHL. I think he's a guy that won't do a press conference, but he will do a video. That's what Tom Brady does. He does videos now. So
I wouldn't be shocked. I don't know if he'll do a press conference, but I wouldn't be shocked if there is like a little actual thing. I think it goes. I think people don't talk about this enough. Like how close he and Robert Kraft are. I don't think he would just leave Kraft hanging there like that.
And what people aren't even looking back and referencing here, guys, is like Nick, week 4, he was here. And after the game, he literally said, I loved my time here. We know that Belichick and him talked for like a half hour after the game in the Bucs locker room. And he said, I'll always have a special place in my heart for Boston. My kids were born on we lived on Beacon Street. And I will be up here a lot once I retire. Like, he said all of this in the media post-game here. So now we're just going to refute all that like it didn't happen?
Right. And it's just, and people are worried that he's going to be remembered as a Buck, which is stupid. He's not. It's going to be a footnote to his career. He won a Super Bowl. The only difference between, because I've seen people bring up like Joe Montana went to the Chiefs, right? And he went to but Joe Montana didn't win a Super Bowl. Joe Montana went to the AFC Championship, which is impressive in and of itself. But he went to the AFC Championship game with the Chiefs, but he didn't win a Super Bowl. And, a lot of people need to get this through their heads too. If you just go to a championship game, unless you win the championship, whatever happened before that, people forget. A lot of people can't look back at the 2003 season and tell me who the NFC title game was. You couldn't.
Nope.
You could tell me maybe who lost the Super Bowl, so you got 1 out of 2 of the teams. But a lot of people couldn't do that. So a lot of people don't think back to that AFC Championship game with Joe Montana. People are going to look back and be like, okay, Tom Brady got his ring number 7 with the Bucs, but they're going to remember as a Patriot. They're going to remember the 2007 season.
He's a Patriot. And like once the Hall of Fame stuff happens, like, because now it's sure that he's going in. He should go now, but they won't do it. Gronk's probably going to retire and they'll go in together. And so like Gronk, Big Ben, and Brady are all going to go in the Hall of Fame together.
And probably Adrian Peterson.
They're all going to go in the Hall together, which is kind of nuts. But like,
it's going to be the best Hall of Fame class.
It's going to be amazing. Just even with the GOAT, and you put him and Gronk together, and then you put the other two. It's crazy. Yeah. I look at what happened today. I mean, you mentioned other accounts even like throwing up Bucks pictures. It blew my mind. But there were some that like the Hall of Fame account put up him in a Patriots uniform. I think it was ESPN and like the Sports Center account that said like next stop Canton, and it was all Patriot stuff. Like there was no Bucks thing inside. It was him walking off the Patriots field in his Patriots uniform. There was no Bucks memorabilia anywhere in that picture. So like, I think, and Julian Edelman even did it better than Tom Brady. Like I just think Tom Brady really screwed the pooch on this retirement announcement more than anything. Like he just did it half-assed. I'm guessing he probably didn't know it was going to get leaked. Obviously, I think he rushed this to get it out.
Yeah, especially because Schefter and Darlington both screwed him over. Like those, like what? I know that's their job, but what assholes?
Do you think it was someone in New England? I heard that today. Like someone in New England leaked it.
Or there was a thought too, like because Schefter does have guys inside the Patriots locker room. Like
he's tapped into Belichick and
he always gets stuff from New England. But there was also some speculation that like, hey, maybe he is going to announce this in the ESPN Plus Man in the Arena documentary. It's already filmed. So some a-hole from ESPN Plus. It was 2 ESPN guys who leaked it.
Yeah.
So maybe a producer.
I believe both of those. I believe all of it. But the way Brady did it today with that statement was already written for sure.
Oh yeah.
But he rushed it. He put it out today because he wanted to look at yesterday. He dropped that podcast yesterday with the Let's Go podcast he does every week. And he said, yeah, I'm still making that decision. I'm far from it. Like I haven't made any decisions yet. And then the next morning he releases that.
He's known the decision for a while.
He's known he probably knew like when the playoffs started, this was it. So when he lost that game at home to the Rams, he knew he was done.
Yeah, he probably knew he was done before that game.
Oh, he knew before the playoffs started. He probably knew halfway through the season because I guarantee we looked at the Bucs roster and went, "Oh, we're gonna suck next year. I don't want to come back, and I'm not going to a new team again."
Yeah, a lot of their players,
one more year.
A lot of their players, they're done, and he kind of just said like,
"Suck next year."
Yeah, the Bucs are going to be terrible.
Kyle Trask as their quarterback right now.
Unless they bring in Jimmy G.
That's the one that I'm like, please do it. Just do it.
They're already talking. The Niners are already talking Jimmy G trades.
Jimmy G. They already sat down with Jimmy and said, "We're trading you. Let's figure it out. Where do you want to go?"
You know where he would just be perfect.
He's going to start somewhere next year.
Yes, he should.
He's one of the best 32 quarterbacks in the league by far.
The Colts should just give him the job.
Oh yeah, better than dude. The Colts would be immediate contenders with him at the quarterback.
Who would you rather have, Jimmy Garoppolo or Carson Wentz?
Oh, Jimmy Garoppolo. He's proven to win. He's a winner. Look at the 49ers. Like if they really didn't waste the capital on Trey Lance, like you look at what he's done. The 2 years that he really was fully played, they went to the Super Bowl and they went to the NFC Championship game. Like I know he's not perfect, but he's one of the best 32 quarterbacks in the league. He'd go to Pittsburgh. They're immediately better. The Saints could use him. Right, he's gonna have a job somewhere. The Texans, what if Brian Flores got the job in Houston for some? Like, I know probably not now, but like Patriots ties with Nick Caserio down in Houston, he could go down to Houston and play quarterback.
Right,
he's gonna have a job somewhere.
Right, I think he'd probably be a good fit in.
If Tampa wants to not fall off a cliff completely, that would be their probably best option.
Yeah, now Byron Leftwich isn't taking the Jags job, which probably honestly it's probably the best move.
Better off.
It's probably the best move for him. Like, do not go to Jacksonville. I feel so bad for Trevor Lawrence.
Just wait. I guarantee you in a couple of years, Bruce Arians will get fired from Tampa Bay, and then you can have that job.
Well, like Byron Leftwich, I mean, he made a good point. The Jaguars are stupid for not accepting his demands. He basically just wanted the GM gone. He wanted to bring in his own guy, have the GM gone because
it's not like they've had much success.
Yeah, I don't know if they've noticed this, but they stink.
They haven't had a good roster. They can't put one together. They probably should have already fired their GM without him even asking.
Right. And I'm assuming they said, no, we're not doing that. And he said, okay, well, good luck finding another coach.
I really want Jimmy G to go somewhere and succeed. And Tampa would make the most sense. Because think about this, right? If Tampa Bay, Brady's gone. If they bring in Jimmy G, Mike Evans is still under contract, and you get Godwin to come back. With Brate still on the picture, like they have some talent there. But they just got to obviously have a massive hole to fill at quarterback. They're not guaranteed champions with Jimmy G, obviously, but they're a lot better off with him.
They are. I think the best team for him, though, is the Colts. I mean,
it's Colts or Tampa. I think those are the two best suitors for him.
He needs a good offensive line, a really good offensive line,
which the Colts have, and a good running game. Look, they don't need Jimmy G to be 50 guy. 50
just like the 49ers.
Yeah. Like you look at what the Colts are doing. He can throw the ball 20 times a game. And just hand the ball off Jonathan Taylor. And that's a better recipe for success for him. And that's where he'll have success.
And that's the thing. Like if he is given the opportunity to throw the football, he can do it. That's not a question. Like Carson Wentz, when he throws the ball, you never know if it's going to actually make it. Mm-hmm. It's probably going to be an overthrow. But Jimmy Garoppolo he's accurate. The biggest problem with him is he just gets hurt all the time.
What about, and this is just because Josh McDaniels just got hired.
Vegas?
What about Vegas?
Derek Carr's a good quarterback. I personally would take Derek Carr over Jimmy Garoppolo.
I would too, but you know Josh has a soft spot for Jimmy G. But I also think partially, I read somewhere that he basically got the job because he went in and just said, "This is how we're going to make Derek Carr better," and basically gave him the playbook for the 2 tight end set and said, we have 2 great tight ends. This is what we're going to do with Derek Carr, and he's going to be better. I mean, they made the playoff. They should have made the playoffs this year.
He took the job.
No, they did make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, they did.
I lied. Never mind.
He took the job knowing that he had a quarterback there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if this is, I don't know if it was a joke or not. I really didn't look into it. Did he actually walk into that meeting and say that it was a fumble?
I don't know, but I hope he did.
I was probably a joke. I just remembered that I saw that tweet.
But why the Raiders?
Hey, Giselle at least posted a bunch of pictures. Sorry. Seeing this now. She posted her Instagram.
Bunch of Patriots pictures.
Fuck the Bucks.
I think more than half are Patriot related.
Yeah, probably.
And him and Viv,
there's no way he's not going to have like a goodbye here. He's going to come here and he's going to say goodbye. There's no chance he doesn't do that.
He's too close. I don't care what you feel about him and Belichick. He's too close with Kraft to not
way too close.
Do something.
And he's close with Bill, too. I think that got blown out of proportion.
I do, too. Kraft's statement today, he's always family, right? Like, that was the gist of it. We support him. We loved him for what he did. He congratulated him on all 7 championships and said he will always be like a son to me. Like, that's what his statement basically was today. And so you don't have that statement come out and then not go back to New England and do something with Kraft. No, he's gonna get put in the Patriot Hall of Fame at some point. He's obviously going to Canton, and this is just something that's gonna happen. Like, he's gonna come back here. Tom Brady can't look at the Patriots and look at New England as a whole and go, "Yeah, I'm good." When he basically made his name here, like, he won 6 championships here. He became the GOAT here. He just went to Tampa Bay and took all the winning culture he helped build here and just did it in Tampa Bay. So, like, he's going to come back. He's going to do something here. I don't know if it's going to be this month. I don't know if it's going to be this before the season starts. I wouldn't be shocked if they did it during the season. So there's fans in the stands. Something's coming.
So sorry. This is, I found the quote. So apparently he did say it. Josh McDaniels said it was a fumble. He said that so here's Mark Davis. Mark Davis, the worst haircut in sports.
Oh, why do you want to work?
How does this guy have billions of dollars?
That's because Dad had billions of dollars.
And he is, yeah, but still, get a haircut, shave your head, do something. Worst haircut I've ever seen. All right, here it is.
Before we get to questions, I just want to say one thing. When I met Josh on Saturday, we met in the hallway as we were passing. It was before the interview process was going to start. And I said, hey, I introduced myself and everything. And he looked me in the eye and he said, there's one thing. It was a fumble. So Raider Nation, if you're worried, he's already come over to the dark side. You know?
I mean, that's funny.
It's great. I truly believe it, 100%.
I'm sure there are some Patriots fans who are what do you think about it.
Yeah, of course he's going to say that. He's in an interview for the Raiders job. I saw players were upset about him being hired.
Raiders players?
Yeah, some Raiders players weren't happy about.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, would you believe that?
I don't know. No, I didn't even see that report.
Like, I saw somewhere, like, I heard that, like, some players just weren't happy about it.
Let me see.
But, like, you're getting 2 guys from New England. You're getting Josh McDaniels, who even said, like, hey, look, the first time I got the head coach in Denver, I didn't know how to deal with people. Like, I do football, but I think Josh is going to have success in Vegas. I think Josh is going to do well in Vegas. I think people here hated him too much. And I guess I had slander for him too in some play calling situations.
You for sure did.
Of course I did. But, like, does that mean I think he can't be the head coach?
You and Mike.
I want him to be the next coach here.
You and Mike Molyneux both.
Of course, because Nick, we have to stop with the 3rd and 2 Brandon Bolden runs. That's it. That was it.
Oh yeah.
Stop with the jet sweep Brandon Bolden 3rd and 2s. That's it. That was my criticism. And he's gone now. The only logical replacement is Bill O'Brien, by the way. Can we just say that out loud? Like, he worked with Mack at Alabama.
He's going to be the new offensive.
He's going to be the offensive coordinator, right? Like, who else are you going to hire? Unless you do Brian Hoyer, but, like, that'd be dumb.
Okay, so this is what I thought. So, the Raiders players weren't necessarily disappointed that it was Josh McDaniels. They're more disappointed that they didn't hire Rich Bisaccia, the interim head coach.
Oh, because they liked him. Yeah.
Yeah, And you know what? He stepped into a tough situation, brought them to the playoffs. I think
I'm kind of shocked they didn't hire him, to be honest. Like, I like that Josh McDaniels hiring for them. I think they'll be fine. But
yeah, but you know what? We've seen this a bunch. We've seen interim head coaches get the job the next year and then just stink.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, didn't that happened?
Isn't that Denver?
Is that what happened with Freddie Kitchens?
No.
Cleveland?
Because what's his face had the interim tag and they didn't keep the guy who's coaching Cleveland now. Wasn't he on the staff and got the interim job and then left and came back?
Maybe. Yeah,
wasn't
maybe
that what happened?
Maybe, but there's a track record of interim head coaches getting the job the next year and then after having a successful season. Because
what was the Denver coach? Vic Fangio, right? That's the guy who was the head coach in Denver at one point.
Vic Fangio, yeah.
He was the interim head coach there, and then they hired him. And he sucked. So, like, you're not wrong.
Yeah, Rick. I'm sorry. I'm worried that Rich Bisaccia is gonna end up in Jacksonville,
and then he's gonna look like crap.
Yeah. Which stinks all around. Like, I'm a big Trevor Lawrence fan. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be a great quarterback.
Yeah, when he leaves Jacksonville. Yeah.
The NFL rookie contracts suck for the rookies. Isn't it 5 years?
It's a crap ton of money for him. Like, he's making a lot of money, but he's stuck there for 5 years.
Hey, he took a signing bonus in Bitcoin, and it's not looking good. Well, it wasn't. It's on the up. Ever since Jared Scally bought into Ethereum, the crypto market has turned around.
It was waiting for me, maybe. It was.
I'm not kidding. Like, within like an hour after you sent me that text,
I sent you a screenshot. I said, let's rock it. Let's go.
Within an hour, it started going back up.
Yeah, I'm happy with my purchase.
Climbed, I think, $500 since you bought it.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's do it. It was waiting for me.
Yeah, thank God. Listen, we just need that push back up. I lost a lot of money.
You just needed to. It was your fault. You didn't convince me enough to do it.
I was trying to convince you for so long.
Yeah, and then one day I said, you know what? F it. Let's do it.
Yeah, as you should. It's going to be
bought some Dogecoin too while I was at it.
Hell yes. Listen, I'm in both.
Shout out. No sponsor at all, but shout out. It's Coinbase, right?
Coinbase.
Dude, so easy.
The easiest.
The best. Easy. Just click. It was like I was buying a regular stock. Like, click, done.
Yeah, see, that's, you know what? I'm not going to say where I own my Ethereum, but it's on Coinbase, and I'm disappointed.
Maybe you should have just not been on that site.
Yeah, well, I was stupid at the time.
Now you got to stay. You can't really sell it and rebuy it.
Yeah, no, it's.
Can you transfer? How does that work? Can you transfer?
You can't transfer.
Oh, that's a bummer.
And if I do sell it, then I'm going to have to pay capital gains tax.
Oh, yeah, don't do that yet.
Although,
don't do that until it's really worth it.
Now that I think about it, I should have sold it. I went negative for the first time in a while with Ethereum. I have a lot of Ethereum, and I bought it at a good price, but it dropped. I went negative. I lost money. I should have sold it then. I wouldn't have gotten capital gains because I didn't gain.
Yeah, you lost.
I should have sold it.
You should have sold and then
rebought it.
Yep, that's what you should have done.
Stupid ass.
Well, it's not going down now because I'm in, baby.
Hopefully not. Listen, I'd prefer go back up. I was having a heart attack.
The way you're talking about this thing, I'm hoping it goes up to where like Bitcoin is someday. I'm not touching this. I'm hoping it's
I don't know. That'd be nice if it got up to that level.
I did some of my own research. Even got to like half of what Bitcoin is. I'd be happy.
Oh man, I would be so happy with that. Listen, we'll see. We'll see. It's the future.
You got me going, Nick. You got my wheels turning with the.
We'll talk more about it. I've got quite a few of different things.
The crypto going here.
Like
Tom Brady over here. It's investing in crypto.
Super Bowl.
Are you in? Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Like this upcoming one or the 6th that Brady won for New England?
This upcoming one.
Okay. Go Bengals.
What else do we have to say about Brady?
He's coming back at some point. He'll be here. It's fine.
Actually, what was one of the dumbest things I ever heard is some of these people, some of these salty ass fans of other teams on Twitter, and middle-aged men on Facebook who think who think like these memes that just aren't funny are funny.
And they get like one like.
Yeah, like making fun of Patriots fans saying like, "Oh, now Tom Brady's retiring. He's all the bandwagon Patriots fans are gonna disappear." It's like, what do you? I was 8. He's all I knew. It's not like I chose to like the Patriots because he was there.
You and I literally are in the era where we don't know football without Brady.
No,
and until a couple years ago we didn't know Patriots football without Brady.
Yeah, somebody posted a picture of the quarterbacks that we grew up with, and it's like in Tom and Big Ben were the last ones. Like it's sad.
It was Tom, Big Ben, Phillip Rivers, Peyton, Eli, Drew Brees, like those guys.
Yeah.
Like
And
that
now
was
they're
our
all gone.
childhood watching football.
Yeah. Tom was the last one. Tom and Big
And
Ben.
the fact that they went out with Big Ben, though, I kind of hoped he played one more year just for that. But
yeah, Big Ben got a lot of love for a guy who's not really a great dude.
no, he's awful. And he's got like now a picture perfect life with wife and 2 kids, and it's actually 3 kids. And I'm like, dude, you have 2 sexual assault charges. Like,
yeah,
how are you?
It was an interesting way to go out. Anyway,
even Big Ben did it better than Brady did. He had a nice video. He announced his retirement.
I think Tom would have had a better retirement announcement if Schefter and Darlington didn't fuck it up.
Yeah, it's all right though. It's fine. Something would have happened. He would have been. There would have been a video. There won't be now. That's it. We're not getting a video.
Yeah. Super Bowl.
Yep.
Bengals, Rams. Honestly, the most likable Super Bowl of all time.
Yeah, like as a Patriots fan too, like this is the best case scenario because like the Mahomes situation's not there, Brady's not in it, right? It's just a good football game that we can enjoy and bet on a little bit.
All right, so Patrick Mahomes' wife and Patrick Mahomes' brother, those two,
out. Bye.
Just stop. Like
they're never gonna stop.
The problem is, the thing that irritates me about it is like I genuinely just don't care about them. I really don't.
Yeah.
But the annoying thing is like they do these things and they put themselves in these situations, and then they're like, "Why are you mad at me?"
Yeah,
like Jackson Mahomes dancing. Like how tone deaf do you have to be to dance on Sean Taylor's number at his memorial game?
And then
I have way more of a problem with him than I do with.
Well, yeah,
his
she's
wife.
just annoyingly annoying because she even was like, yeah, she tweeted out, "Let me be me. Why can't I just be me?" Because you're obnoxious and you're literally spraying people with champagne from the box underneath you. You don't even know them. Like, come on. Yeah, but he's worse though. It's Jackson, right? Jackson Mahomes.
Yeah,
he's awful.
I mean, he had a problem with like a small town with a small restaurant in the city.
I don't get like
dancing
he needs
on
to like
dancing on Sean Taylor's number. That was the one that like I was like, okay,
like brother needs to be cut off. Like,
yes,
he doesn't do anything. He gets paid. His brother supports him clearly. Like,
but that's the thing though. That's the problem. If I'm Patrick Mahomes, I'm like, guys,
stop.
Everybody seems to like me for the most part. Patrick Mahomes is a likable guy. People don't dislike Patrick Mahomes,
and I'm a Pats fan. I hate his family.
It's people have a problem with the two others.
I hate his family.
Yes, like, and meanwhile, you've got people like Kelly Stafford, who just seems like she just seems excellent. She just seems like a good person.
And Matt Stafford seems like a really good person.
And Matt Stafford, yeah, but Matt Stafford. So Patrick Mahomes again doesn't seem that bad. Matt Stafford seems like a good dude, right? Mm-hmm. And nothing is tarnished from the people he associates with because they don't throw themselves in the spotlight.
Yep.
Like she does. Yeah, I don't know.
So for the game though, like, because I don't want to I hate them so much. Like, I'm so torn of who I want to win because like Matthew Stafford. Oh, by the way, I will announce it here because you've been begging me to do this. Like, I'm in on Matthew Stafford being an elite quarterback. By the way, I know I crapped on it earlier on. I know I was against it. Blah blah blah. He was never coming here anyway. But like, watching him play football
with one of the 2 teams he didn't want to go to.
I know he was like, nope, not doing it. Imagine this roster though with him. We're pretty.
Yes, Matt Stafford is a good quarterback, and I told you that.
He made the right decision. It's fine. I want him to win a Super Bowl, and like the picture with him hugging his Detroit self, and like he deserves it more than a lot of people do. But then you got Joey Burrow and the Bengals, and it's like, guys, that's a really fun story, and they didn't buy it. Like the Rams if they win this, they bought their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right. Like they traded for Von Miller, they paid all their guys, they brought OBJ in. Obviously Robert Woods got hurt, but like
this is mostly drafting.
This is mostly the Bengals drafted everything, right? They got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. They drafted their offense. Joe Mixon was drafted too, right? So like they drafted their entire offense. I don't think they're going to win this game though. Like the Rams are too good, and they're at home.
The Bengals just beat the Chiefs.
They shouldn't have though. That was the Chiefs' fault. The Chiefs gagged that so hard.
I think the Bengals. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a good game. Before we keep going, we got to talk about our friends over at Manscaped. The best in the men's grooming game, guys. Roses are red, violets are blue. Don't let a wild pube wreck you. Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and our sponsors at Manscaped are here for you with the best tools to get your balls ready for the special occasion. This Valentine's Day, it's time to join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped, the leaders in below-the-waist grooming. With our exclusive offer, go to manscaped.com and use promo code CouchGuy20 for 20% off with free shipping. The holidays went by so quickly, and did you remember to take care of your package with the best tools for the job? The Performance Package 4.0 from Manscaped is just the thing every guy needs in their life to make each and every day just a little more special. The number one product in this package is the Lawnmower 4.0. This electric trimmer is designed to trim hair on loose skin. And get this, the trimmer's advanced skin-safe technology reduces cuts and nicks on your delicate balls. It even has a 4000K LED spotlight, so you can shave anywhere your heart desires. Did I mention that it's waterproof too? I'd like to propose making February 13th a national holiday as National Shave Your Balls Day. I think this is one holiday that men and women could both get behind. This package also includes a Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer to whack all the worst of your weeds. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts, their Shed travel bag and their anti-chafing boxer briefs to keep your boys stored comfortably. To complete the perfect package for your package are liquid formulations like the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Ball Toner. Start your day off with the ball deodorant for your boys and formulations. Oh, and then stay cool all day with the toner to keep your feeling your best all day and night. These formulations will also have your balls smelling like a king on the big day. And don't forget to smell good not only around your balls, but all over. Made with their signature scent, the Manscaped Refined Cologne will complement your collection with smell perfection. Manscaped created their products for a night just like this and will make your Valentine's Day date say, wow, great set of balls you have there. Go to manscaped.com for our exclusive offer for 20% off with free shipping using the code CouchGuy20. Your balls and lady will thank you. Once again, go get 20% off and free shipping with the code CouchGuy20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code CouchGuy20. Join Cupid and shoot your arrow with Manscaped this Valentine's Day.
See, like the Pro Football Hall of Fame, they did it right. It's like reviewing Tom Brady's accolades. It's a very big picture of him in a Patriots uniform and a very itty-bitty Bucks uniform picture. That's the ratio we need to do here, guys. Like, I get it. He played for the Bucks, but he played 20 years here. That's the ratio.
Yes, absolutely.
Man,
anyway, back to the Super Bowl.
You don't think the Bengals win this game, do you?
I don't know. I don't know. Let me check.
I mean, Joey Burrow, man, he's going to be a problem for a very long time.
Are there? So the AFC, we better hope Mac Jones is good.
Yeah, because if not, you're whoo.
The AFC is loaded right now.
I think he is. I genuinely think he is. And then you got to also think about Aaron Rodgers coming over the AFC too. Now, are we concerned about him? No, because he's going to choke it all away. But what if he goes to the Broncos?
If he goes to the Broncos are a damn good team. People have to realize that the Broncos have solid weapons. Noah Fant.
They have everything but the quarterback.
Everything but the quarterback. Noah Fant. I don't really know how their offensive line is, which is obviously huge, but they've got Javonte Williams, who's going to be a stud running back for them. They got Cortland Sutton. They have a stud tight end, which I just feel like doesn't get the credit because he hasn't really had a quarterback. Noah Fant, if he gets a quarterback,
Jerry Jeudy.
This team offensively can be very, very, very good. Defensively, I don't know, but they just need a quarterback. And
Aaron Rodgers with the Broncos would have more weapons than he did this year with the Packers.
Right. And also,
overall, obviously more talent, but
Devontae Adams probably follows him.
Oh, wherever he goes, he's most likely taking Devontae Adams.
So Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Adams, Noah Fant, Javonte Williams, and Melvin Gordon. I don't know his contract situation.
You're literally a Super Bowl contender.
You're a Super Bowl contender, and now the Patriots then the Patriots have to add a number one receiver this year. Have to.
Oh, I mean, you're seeing there's options out there, right? Michael Thomas not going to stay with New Orleans. Calvin Ridley already on the block.
Yeah, but is Michael Thomas still a number one receiver? I don't know.
Okay, what about Calvin Ridley?
Calvin Ridley, absolutely. The guy's in his prime still.
Like Calvin Ridley, the Patriots, great. Makes his team that much better. There's other options out there. If you can swing Chris Godwin, right? If he doesn't want to go back to Tampa, that's an option. There's options out there. Belichick has to finally just pull a trigger on an actual receiver.
He has to. And I would bring up the cap situation, but the NFL cap is fake. It's not real.
Oh, you can manipulate the cap however you want.
You can literally just turn things into
Calvin
signing
really
bonuses.
Because he's not a free agent. Do we know what he's making?
I think, is he still on his rookie deal?
I think so. Yeah.
So he's probably not that expensive.
Which also is terrifying because one more year.
And listen,
and the Patriots have to pay him.
If people are saying, the report was that the Falcons are looking for a second-round pick, the Patriots the other year, a couple years ago, they spent a second-round pick on Mohamed Sanu, who stunk. And he wasn't even that good when he was with Atlanta at the time.
Yeah, no. If you can literally get Calvin Ridley for a second round pick,
Do it now.
you do it now.
Because
the price
set.
goes up.
You're honestly set everywhere else. Like your offensive weapons for the most part, they're all settled in.
Yeah,
your offensive line really isn't going anywhere.
Yeah, you just got to get that one guy and then figure out the defense.
The defense is going to be the problem.
But they're going to. I think they should just draft all defense.
They should,
like
except
all
for
defense.
The second round. Give the second round.
Get rid of that pick. Yeah, that's going to be Calvin Ridley.
Ridley.
Get Calvin Ridley. But they should go all defense other than that. Young speed. Sorry, Hightower. I think you should retire. Like, I'm okay with D-Mac playing one more year if they can get some speed around him in front. But like, J.C. Jackson's probably gone, right? So it's
maybe, I don't know. Isn't he a restricted free agent or no?
They can tag him. He is restricted, but it's a matter of like someone's gonna give him a number.
Yeah,
someone's gonna pay him.
Oh, for sure,
and he should take it.
Yeah. And then what are the Patriots left with? Nothing. They have to. They have to franchise tag
Jalen Mills.
They have to franchise tag.
So
the line on the Super Bowl right now sits at Rams -4.
Yeah, I take the Rams
at -4.
Yeah.
See, I hate lines that are within.
Cooper Kupp, OBJ. Akers is back and looks like he never got hurt. Like, God, they're too good.
But Joe Burrow playing with confidence is scary.
I know. God, Joe Burrow's just swag. Just drips swag. Those glasses and the cigars. Their parents are smoking cigars in the parking lot. Like him and Jamar Chase's dad. Like, the Bengals aren't going anywhere. That's why I'm kind of sneaky rooting for the Rams as much as I hate to say it, because I want Matthew Stafford to win a Super Bowl.
I do too,
and we know we know the Bengals are going to be there for a very long time. Joey Burrow is going to win a Super Bowl in this league. He's going to do it. It could very well happen this year. Matthew Stafford, this is his last shot.
Maybe they should win it. I hope they. Yeah, I think I'm probably rooting for the Rams. Although, it's the most likable Super Bowl ever. I don't care who wins.
I don't care who wins either. Imagine if he lost to Brady after Brady came, because Brady did it again. He almost falconed them again. Like in the NFC Championship game, he was down 27-3, and they tied the game. They just didn't win it this time. Like,
well, that's what happens when you got Bruce Arians as a coach. Half the defense didn't realize the play call. That's why Cooper Kupp got wide open.
They made it look easy. Like he did. Like, you did it once in a Super Bowl, and it's like, oh my God, he did that, and then he did it again. Like, what a hell of a last game for Brady. Literally overcame a 27-3 deficit and said, "Nah, I'm done."
So who do you have to win?
Super Bowl? Rams. Rams are going to win 35. It's a tough one. 35-27. It's gonna be high. It's gonna be a high scoring. Oh, told you they're covering.
Over under 48.5.
Oh, God, over.
You think?
Both these offenses are insane.
Yeah, but
I know the defenses are somewhat decent, but like the offenses are nuts.
But we saw Joey Burrow get sacked 9 times against the Titans.
Yeah, but if the Rams put up 30-something points, you just need them to score like 20.
That's true. I don't know.
Which the Rams will put up. Probably the Rams are in the 30s in this game.
Yeah, I'm going for the Rams too. Oh, I hate the 4 line. I hate it. I'm almost tempted to go Rams win, but Bengals cover.
We'll just take the money line and do the over.
I could do that. Parlay them.
Now you got me juicing going.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
Do you want to say anything? This is it for you.
Yeah, no, this is my last show.
You're done. You're leaving me.
Listen, I had it planned out with Tom. Me and Tom set it up. Retire on the same day.
You didn't want to overshadow Tom, so you're gonna just
and it was good because Schefter didn't blow my cover for me.
Nope, you're done.
It's a shame.
Go do real estate.
200, yeah. Real estate agent, got some other stuff going. 240. Is this 2 episodes? That's on brand.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I got no idea where we are. I think we're on 242.
Well, I can tell you. What did you say at the beginning of the show? We just got to roll with that, right?
I don't know. Maybe it was 242. Whatever the case
241.
is. 241. This is 241?
I think so. Hold on. I'm trying to get into the most recent episodes. Apple podcast. This is 241.
This is 241.
We're on to your last episode is 241.
Okay, 241. The show's not ending though.
Nah, we're not going anywhere.
Jared's going to be, I'm assuming, leading the show.
Yeah, no, it's my show now.
Jared's leading the show now. Do you want to say who the co-host is going to be?
Yeah, just listen next week. You'll find out.
All right. We do have a new co-host coming in. I'll probably pop in every once in a while.
We might be recording. We might be recording a different day. So just release date might be changing. I got to talk to them about that. We got to figure it out. But yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere. Nick texted me like 3 days ago. I think I'm done. Okay, great. I'm not. So we're gonna keep rolling.
Don't act like you're not gonna miss me.
Of course I'm gonna miss you. We're gonna still do lock of the week. Don't worry, because we're only losing one degenerate gambler on this podcast. So we'll keep doing that. But Nick, we started doing shows at ESPN New Hampshire, like way back when.
2016, right?
Might have even been 15.
No, I think it was 2016 because I just got out of college.
Oh, was it 16? Okay, yeah, because I graduated 2014.
So 5 years ago.
Dude, you're not even gonna be doing this podcast with me when I turn 30. Like, you couldn't even wait.
Don't make me feel bad.
I turned 30 this month.
I know. I'm turning 28 this month.
Yeah, you're not old.
I know. Well, old for me. Old. All right.
Hell of a ride, sir. Hell of a run.
Good ride. Hey, I love you.
Yeah, love you too.
Couch Guys Sports Podcast, episode number 241 in the books. Nick Quaglia, Jared Scally, presented by our friends over at Manscaped. Use promo code CouchGuy20 for 20% off with free shipping. Guys, Jared and the new co-host will talk to you next week. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening.